The Book of Changes and Confucianism both emphasize self-cultivation and moral improvement, providing modern people with wisdom to cope with life pressures. What kind of story does Confucianism have to do with the Book of Changes? The Book of Changes was written by King Wen of Zhou. King Wen of Zhou, whose surname was Ji and whose given name was Chang, was the founder of the Zhou dynasty in China. He was the leader of the Zhou tribe during the late period of the Shang dynasty. King Wen of Zhou was renowned for his rule by virtue. He advocated respecting heaven and protecting the people, introduced taxes, encouraged farming, improved people's livelihoods, implement the Jinsheng system, and promote agricultural development and fair distribution. During his reign, he was diligent in governing affairs. Many talented people from the surrounding tribes and those who had come to seek refuge from the Shang dynasty of King Zhou, including officials and scholars, came to serve him. He treated them with courtesy and gave them positions of responsibility. King Zhou of Shang, who lived at the same time as King Wen of Zhou, King Zhou was addicted to drinking and indulged in unrestrained revelry. He was fond of daoji, using wine as water and honey made up as trees. They playfully chase and frolic among them, drinking alcohol to seek pleasure and partying all night long. King Zhou was extravagant and indulgent, indulging in unrestrained luxury and debauchery. As a result, internal conflicts within the Shang dynasty intensified. The Lingyu punishment invented by King Zhou aroused widespread dissatisfaction among the nobles and almoners, and led to the disintegration of the vassal states. The reign of King Zhou became a cautionary tale for future monarchs. The Confucian classics such as Shang Shu and Shiji have repeatedly mentioned the tyrannical rule of King Zhou, O.F. Shang, and warned the rulers to be virtuous and harmonize with heaven. Today, we explore the inexplicable connection between a great thinker and an ancient classic, the relationship between Confucius and the Book of Changes, as well as the profound influence of the Book of Changes on Confucius. When young, Confucius had the aspiration to engage in politics and hoped to realize his ambitions through it. However, his wish did not come true. After traveling around various states for more than 10 years, Confucius returned to his hometown, Lu State. At this point, he came into contact with the Book of Changes and developed a strong interest in it. When Confucius was at home, he would place the Zhou Yi on the seat. As soon as I went out, I put the Zhou Yi in my pocket and carried it with me. I was so attached to it that I couldn't bear to part with it. The Book of Changes emphasizes the qualities that a genuine gentleman should possess, such as honesty, modesty, and tenacity, etc. These qualities are in line with Confucius' ethical thoughts. The concepts such as ren, benevolence, yi, righteousness, and li, propriety, advocated by Confucius in the Analects, can all be found resonating in the Book of Changes. The philosophy of change and transformation in the Book of Changes had a profound influence on Confucius' thoughts. Confucius believed that people should adjust their behaviors and strategies in accordance with the changes of the times. This kind of flexible and adaptable thinking is precisely inspired by the philosophy of change and transformation in the Book of Changes. The theory of yin-yang and 5 elements in the Book of Changes also exerted an influence on Confucius' view of the universe. Confucius believed that the universe is a harmonious whole, and human beings and nature should live in harmony with each other. This kind of thought is fully reflected in the Book of Changes. The balance and harmony of yin-yang and 5 elements is precisely the fundamental law governing the operation of the universe. In conclusion, the relationship between Confucius and the Book of Changes is close. The Book of Changes not only enriched Confucius' ideological system, but also provided him with a framework for philosophical contemplation. Confucius' thoughts have provided a new perspective for the interpretation of the Book of Changes by later generations. The two influence each other and jointly constitute the precious treasure of Chinese culture. Confucius' thoughts were passed down through classics such as the Analects and became a common spiritual asset of the East Asian cultural circle. Zhou Yi is not merely a book of divination, but also a work rich in profound philosophical thoughts. Its theories such as yin-yang and five elements philosophy, and the theory of change and transformation, it has exerted a profound influence on the subsequent generations. In the fields of philosophy, literature, art, science, and so on, up to now, these philosophies and ideas have been applied in life and education to provide guidance. Today's exploration has come to an end. Thank you for watching.